We interrupt this programming to bring you continuing coverage. We're monitoring the protests moving through downtown Miami at this hour following the death of George Floyd. We're being told right now that one group of protesters is entering I-95 in the Overtown neighborhood on the entrance ramp there. Our Terrell Fournay, he's live there on the ground right now.
Yes, we are. This is the I-95 North area. And as you can see, hundreds of protesters are now literally on the highway, affecting the flow of the northbound traffic. There are literally cars stopped in its place as many of them probably are perplexed as to what is actually going on. But hundreds and hundreds of people who initially started this protest at the Torch of Friendship in downtown Miami on Biscayne Boulevard have since marched west along northeast 3rd Street. They headed west to I-95 and they entered through the on-ramp to the highway. Obviously, this is something that law enforcement officers did not want to happen. We have heard the sirens of FHP troopers also that are probably trying to respond to figure out how to handle this unexpected situation. There are cars now that are lined up. They don't know what to do. I mean, they are literally stopped in place. They don't obviously want to engage these protesters in any way, and they don't have anywhere to go. There's another Miami Beach police officer that you see there that's probably called in to assist on the traffic phase. But this is something that we've seen. We've seen police officers for the city of Miami kind of giving these protesters their space. They have not been trying to engage them. They know that, they don't want to make them more upset than they already are. So they've been giving them their space to voice their frustrations. And we also heard from the City of Miami Police Chief earlier today, putting out the call for calmness, making sure that these people get their voice out and make sure that their voices are heard, but to do it respectfully and to do it peacefully. It has been a very peaceful day, but this incident right now on I-95 northbound, in which we might add that they are now marching south in the northbound lanes. This is something that obviously law enforcement officers didn't want to see because it is a huge safety hazard, not to mention that it is disrupting a major artery here in South Florida. Guys?
You can look at these live pictures again. This is a protest that started in downtown Miami. It was around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It began at the Torch of Friendship, which of course is right near Bayside. A large group, hundreds and hundreds of people walked to the Miami Police Department. There was a moment of silence there. We saw the crowd gathering around some speakers that were there. And then it seemed the group was going back to Bayside, back to the Torch of Friendship. As you can see right now, part of that group has broken off, again, going to I-95, which is where our Terrell Fournay is live there on the ground. We also have Ian Margle on the ground. This group has been chanting, holding signs, trying to get their message across.